When the Associated Press, AP, the all-pro teams of note for the National Football League were going to be released on Friday, like you knew that some shenanigans were going to be going on with the voting. Reason 17,972 that people should never be allowed to vote on anything, because you knew that the Minnesota Vikings players would be screwed. Notably, one Justin friggin' Jefferson, like the lone bright spot in this dismal season, is like, hey, Jefferson, hey, at least he'd be first team All-Pro. He was second team last year as a rookie, and now you're just adding on to this Hall of Fame resume, where at the end of the day, he'll be first ballot Hall of Famer in Canton. But now, of course, we knew that Jefferson would be screwed over in the voting, and we're not surprised. Also, King Kene Nwangwu, who should have been a slam dunk first team All-Pro as kick returner, because he's the only returner in the league who has 2 Doso kick returns for touchdowns. Like, oh, he's going to be in. But of course not. So the AP first team All-Pro team, Aaron Rodgers, allegedly. We'll get into how the votes broke down here in a sec. Jonathan Taylor Thomas at running back, respect. Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams were allegedly unanimous votes. Whatever. Deebo Samuel. Now, this is not a strike against Deebo. I love me some Deebo. He is a bad dude. I loved him in South Carolina. Love him with the Niners. But a lot of Deebo's damage this year was done at running back. And we're not talking about, hey, he lined up a wide receiver and they tossed him the ball on a jet sweep. No, actual running back, like lined up in the backfield, 10% of his snaps. That's what he did. I digress there. Mark Andrews, respect, tight end. Left to right in the O-line, Trent Williams, yes. Joel Bitonio, yes. Jason Kelsey, yes. Zach Martin, yes. Tristan Wirfs, yes. Respect. On the edge, TJ, Myles Garrett, sure. Interior, Aaron Donald, Cameron Hayward. Song remains the same. Micah Parsons, Darius Leonard, Devondre Campbell, former Gopher. Stupid Packer now, but former Gopher getting some love. I like to see it. Also, they probably should have put Micah Parsons at edge, but then again, who are you going to take out? Garrett or what? So I understand there. Trevon Diggs, Jalen Ramsey at corner. Kevin Byard, as well as Jordan Poyer at safety. Sure. Tucker, yes. AJ Cole, yes. Braxton Berrios. Again, this is no hate against Braxton Berrios. He's a bad dude. But, yeah, the Jets kick returner, no. Now, we'll get into stat comparisons here in a sec. Devin Duvernay of the Ravens, yes, respect. JT Gray runs special teams, and Luke Rhodes. I don't know anything about long snappers. I don't know a good long snapper from an average one. I just know a bad one when you see him. Austin Cutting, what up? So, looking at the voting, this is where you get a little headache going on. So, 50 voters, and they run through here. So Aaron Rodgers, Aaron got allegedly 34 of the 50 votes. Tom Brady got the rest. JTT, are you with me? Unanimous, first team. So there isn't a second team, which is really funny. I understand it. It wasn't really with King Henry hurt and Dalvin got hurt. There wasn't really a running back 2. I guess you could say maybe Chubb, maybe Mixon, but yeah, it's Jonathan Taylor's. Tight end, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce got second team. Cool. Wide receiver, so here we go. Adams, 50, allegedly. Cooper Kupp, 50. Yes, deservedly so. He is the real MVP of the Rams and not Matthew Stafford. Deebo gets 21 votes. All right, so you vote for 3 wide receivers. So 50-50 on Adams and Cooper Kupp. And then the remaining 50 go 21 to Deebo, 21 to Jefferson, and 9 to Jamar Chase. So Jefferson and Chase, former LSU teammates, are second team All-Pro, which is a great accomplishment. But Jefferson did enough this year to be first team All-Pro. And looking at the stats, yes, Deebo, respect him, man. Cooper Kupp, Devontae, that's whatever. But Jefferson this year, 108, 16, 16, and 10. Man, he's the only receiver to have 3,000 yards receiving in his first 2 seasons. I understand it's not a multi-year award, but come on. Deebo, 77, 1405, and 6. Yes, 8 touchdowns on the ground as a running back, but that's as a running back. You're voting for the wide receiver position, not the running back position. If anything, they should have a flex position in there or an offensive weapon, and Deebo should be voted in there. But Jefferson, good job, man. And 21 voters don't know what they're talking about. Deebo should have gotten some votes. Yes, not as many as Jefferson. No, I vehemently disagree there. Then the only other Viking who got votes was Brian O'Neill. He on offense, he got 3 at right tackle. Tristan Wirfs, yes. Lane Johnson, yes. But 3 voters. 3 out of 50 named Brian O'Neill the best right tackle in the game because you don't pick multiple ones on the offensive line. So that is noteworthy, and respect that. Respect it. Defensively, Harrison Smith got a vote. Yeah, Harrison Smith got 1 vote. Safeties, besides Byard, I mean, it was pretty well split because you had Poyer from the Bills, respect. Buda's up there, Simmons, Micah Hyde, the names that you would expect. Antoine is up there as well. Adrian Phillips, woo, Marcus Williams. Hey, happy anniversary, Marcus Williams, by the way. Yeah, Honey Badger got 1, Minka got 1, sure. Yeah, that's the whole thing there. Notice a whole mess of linebackers, not a single one for Kendricks. And yeah, Kendricks was hurt for part of it, but Kendricks is still a dude, man. I mean, how's he not sneak in 1 vote? Not 1 vote. It's but here's what really gets me. So kick returner. Oh, by the way, King Kene isn't even second team. So Braxton Berrios is first team All-Pro with 27 votes. Andre Roberts of the Chargers second with 13. So it's just so frustrating, man. It is. I'm bringing up the stats again. I didn't even put Roberts up there because King Kene smokes both of them. But King Kene, 32.2 yards per return. 2 return touchdowns, which is more than Braxton Berrios' 1. Uno. But it's so frustrating, man. It is. Because these matter. Like, Pro Bowl is whatever. But these matter. All-Pro matters. MVPs matter. And guess what? At the end of the day, the same jabronis who are voting for these AP All-Pro teams and whatnot, a lot of them are also Hall of Fame voters. So Justin friggin' Jefferson, when he's standing at the gates of Canton, they're like, thumbs down. Oh, we like Debo better than you that 1 year. It's constant. And we will keep beating this drum. It's like with Harrison Smith, when he was prime Harrison Smith, when he was not getting the All-Pro and Pro Bowl love. This matters at the end of the day. Because that resume, when you're up for voting in Canton, is the difference if you're going to wear that gold jacket or not. Green jacket, gold jacket, who gives a hoot? A lot of these people do. So even though Justin Jefferson is still in a Hall of Fame path, I want him to be first ballot. And for him to be first ballot, he's got to start racking and stacking up these first teams. But Of course. But your thoughts are thoughts. All-Pro team screwed yet again. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.